Oh god. Where is it? Where is it? It's gotta be here. It's gotta be here. Oh god. Oh god. Where is it? Oh fuck. Oh, what? There it is. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, there it is. Oh god. Oh, I think we got it. Yeah, I think we got it. Oh my god. There's one. Where's the other? I don't. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh god. Oh god. I can't believe it. There they are. I gotta get these inside. I gotta get these inside. I didn't think it was gonna be there, but it was there. You have to fight for these things. Oh my god. So I got some. Oh god, what all is on here? There's a ton of stuff on here. It's the new Primaris Sprues. Oh my god. I am beat. But I think we ought to take a look at these and see what the deal is. Alright, let's do it. You know the beautiful thing about treasure hunts? There's all these jelly beans. Yum. Alright. So there were more sprues than just two. There's definitely a lot more. I think totally rude eating. But you know, one of the interesting things I think about this whole thing is that no, I take that back. I don't know. There is an interesting thing. Of course there is. Everything is scattered throughout this thing. You know, we have the character, we have the interceptors, the ancestors, and the characters. There's 3 of them, and the hell blasters. So you know, I think they're all scattered throughout. They're unipose, so they're only made for this kit. Like you're not gonna see, like, unless they do like a big, like, start playing kind of deal, which is what this is. You know, like another Black Reach or something. You know, they're probably not gonna release these again. You know, so if you're interested in these models, like, this is where you get them. You know, like, they'll come out again, but so you know, they couldn't really repackage this into like one unit. Let's see. Yeah, you have a bolt rifle, bolt pistol, power sword, bolt rifle. Actually, this might almost be a complete. Let's see. What should we look for? Legs. 1, 2. Oh no, we shouldn't look for legs. We should look for backs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 backs. So there's supposed to be 10 regular dudes. That means there's 2. This isn't an incomplete unit. But I don't see any jump pack guys in there. So we're going to look at the jump pack guys. On this one, I see a foot or 2. And then there's probably a back. There's part of his jump pack. And then this one is also, it looks like it has the captain, and then the jump pack guys, and hell blasters. Okay. And this one is the same thing. All right, let's just go ahead and go over some of these, and kind of see what we're looking at, and then go from there. Like, we'll put one together, and I got some thoughts on how to mod them. So I guess, like, first off, you know, we kind of looked at this already when we were looking at our what do you call it, just the box in general. We did that big unboxing. So, you know, I think, like, the discoveries, I'm not going to be as excited because there's probably not little extra doodads to discover. But, you know, one of the things I'm looking for here, oh, okay, I mean, gosh, look at how Alright, just real quick on the Hellblaster, something I noticed. There's like little divots in the side of the gun where it probably fits directly onto the Aquila. Like, do they got scientific with this? I don't think it's going to be that accurate when you put it together, but I mean, you won't need to because it's going to be a bunch of dodgy nerds like fumbling stuff. But I'm one of those. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. So it looks like a lot of the arms are going to assemble the same way. It looks like there's a couple. Okay, the bolters are going to be one way. It looks like they're not going to be a full rectangle, but it's kind of like a wedge, if that makes sense. Whereas, and it looks, that seems to be consistent with all the gun arms. So there will be some like mutability there. Oh, this is cool. I like that different face. I was afraid they weren't going to do like different faces. It was just going to be like one static face. Let's see, what else are we looking for? So it looks like the hands are pretty much the same. So they'll slot together the same. What else are we going to look for? We're also going to look for the chests to see if they are all the same. I'm not, actually it doesn't look like they are. It looks like the chests are going to be specific, because I see here, we have the shoulders, so they have to accommodate a specific kind of chest, versus here you don't have that. You just have a void where the shoulders are. And then this one is kind of the same, except it's missing a leg. So there's not a lot of options there. You're not going to be able to swap back and forth. You might be able to swap back and forth with the arms. And, if you cut off the peg for the head in the neck, like, I'm sure you could change it up. It doesn't have to be static. It looks like the heads, that peg is the same position in all of them. So, yeah, I mean, that's a quick conversion just to get a little variety. Okay, but we're looking for the Jetpack Troops. Here is the arm for that. So instead of having like a rectangle or a wedge, it looks like we have a star. Okay, now that's something I'm going to be looking at because I have for a conversion idea, I really don't. Excuse me. Yeah, jelly beans. I really don't like the way the arms are. They're kind of just like sticking out, kind of at this like V angle, like all of them, either up, down, whatever. But I want them to be kind of like focused on one thing. So I'm gonna try and like move the shoulders in so they're focused like that. I have some ideas for that, without just having to go to green stuff. So yeah, and the backpacks, they're all the same. Yay, backpacks are the same. Oh, cool. Looks like the Hell Blasters are probably gonna get ammo feeds. Ooh, fancy pants. I wonder if that's the only one. Or maybe is there a heavy weapon in there? I didn't see any heavy weapons. I don't see any other backpacks with ammo feeds either. It might be the captain. Yeah, I bet that's the captain. I'm pretty certain that's the captain, because he has that strange bolter arm thing. Oh, there's a pointy hand. Okay, so the left hand, by the way, for the jump pack guy, does not have the star. It's like a trapezoid. Is that what it is? Like, not quite a rectangle. Yeah, that's fresh. Okay, I do love that they do have like shocks in their feet. I didn't realize that. I was kind of thinking. I think John had mentioned like, oh, they look like moon boots. But it looks like there's shocks in there to land properly. That makes sense. They're probably doing a whole lot of hard landing. Okay, so then we're looking for... Oh, there's another... Is this the same one or a different one? I don't know. I wonder if there's two... No, there shouldn't be two of the same. Is there two of the same? Oh my gosh, there's totally two of the same. Okay. Yep, there's two of the same sprue. Okay, we do have two... what the hell is this? Letter B's. Okay, so Chaos has two identical sprues. This has two identical sprues. And it looks like it's two of our Marines, just regular sloggers. I wonder if there are two of the Hell Blasters. And then we probably have two of the jump pack guys. And then we have one on here. So we have one on each of these, I bet. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right. What else is there? I don't know. I think like let's go ahead and put together like one guy, and then look at some options, modification options, and go from there. Ooh, cool. I bet this is a lieutenant. I'm certain this is no, this is the sergeant. I think I saw a sergeant without a helmet. And then, yeah, there's his head. And there's another guy who just has a face mask. Oh, that looks cool. Ah, there's so much I want to do with this. But I'm not going to do all of it. We're just going to be looking at the jump pack guys. All right. So here's kind of the interesting thing about this. Now, okay, the thing I don't like about it is that the Marine is like that. Like his arms are off to the side. You know, like they're not aiming at anything. They're just kind of out there. And I'm not a big fan. I just, you know, I get he's bounding about. That's cool. I don't want all my guys to do that. At some point, you know, if they're kind of like shooting off willy-nilly at two different guys, whatever. It's cool, but it's not cool for everybody. So what I want to do is I want to have somebody going like, I want to have them going like that. So I guess some things I could do. One thought might be to cut in here, and then to kind of twist that a little bit. But then there's all this stuff I have to get rid of. But something I noticed, and hopefully you'll notice too, what does that shoulder pad look like? Kind of looks like a Terminator shoulder pad, doesn't it? You know what's also kind of funny? It has the notch out for a Terminator shoulder pad, of a Terminator shoulder pad. And it has the same width. Ah. You got some extra shoulder pads? Also, so something that I did was I found that, you know, this regular power armor shoulder pad fits nicely in there. So it can become the double-breasted. You could also use a Terminator arm. So I went and shaved off a bunch of stuff in here so we could use that. So we have some options. We can either use a Terminator shoulder pad, we can use a shaved down power armor shoulder pad. We could also use some Terminator arms, because if you look at it, notice something about it? It's like a slicked version of the Terminator arm too. He's got the big gauntlet. In here so it has like, it looks like it has power armor that nests inside there. So I think we have some options here, guys. So I think the thing that I would like to do is I'm going to use a Space Marine arm for the shoulder. I'm going to cut this shoulder off right here, mount it, because I like how this just sticks straight out. So it goes like that. And then instead of going off to the side like a lot of Space Marine arms do, he's going like that. So it kind of gets you aim in that direction. I could also use like a holding the gun arm. And then what I'll probably do is I'm going to cut this and I'm going to angle it so it's kind of like that. All right, you ready? Alright guys, there it is, the Inceptor Sergeant. You can tell it's a sergeant because he has a little skull on his forehead. And I think a purity seal. I think that's about it. There's not a whole lot that denotes him. He's blue tacked on his base right now. So I'd like to wait until he's glued. You could also tell that, you might be able to, well, maybe you can't tell, but I did blue tack the shoulder pad. I haven't put it on. I'm going to wait. I'm going to give this to John, and I'm going to let him do his Imperial Fist thing to it. This would be really good if you have a Terminator shoulder pad that has your chapter on it. Then use that. I think the thing that I would do differently, if this was going to be a permanent guide in my collection, what I'd probably do is take one of these shoulder pads and then see how it has a groove on the front side. I'd probably take that groove and I would, oops, but yeah, see how they have grooves right there. I'd probably make it on the front as well, and then I would glue it on there. Yeah, I'd probably shave out, because these are a little flat in the bowl area. They kind of like swoop down and then they kind of level out and they swoop up real quick. I'd probably round out the flat side, the flat-ish side on the inside, just so it cups the Space Marine shoulder pad a little bit better. But otherwise, that's about it. I think he turned out pretty good. I think like when it's all said and done with, like that won't have a rim like that does. But I'm okay with that. Like it's not a big deal for me. Also, I'll probably give John that other shoulder pad, maybe Dremel it out. But I think for like a real easy, way to denote and to change things up, I think this especially works good on the chapter side shoulder pad. So like if I'm doing that arm swap, this is fine. If I do it on the other side, now I have to start getting shoulder pads that don't have that rim, just to kind of make it uniform. Which, that's fine. Or, what you could also do is save a bunch of these shoulder pads, or, I'm sure they're going to be separate once the actual kit comes out. But, save a bunch of those and just Dremel them out or whatever. If you don't feel comfortable Dremeling, wait until the regular kit comes out. I'm sure there's going to be lots of extras, as there often is. So, anyway, this is it. I hope you like that. Hope that was helpful. I hope you're also looking forward to the model when it comes out. All right, see you guys.